To my channel. So today we have a problem, and in this problem we want to convert this first form of table to this second form of table. So now let's try to understand the structure of both the tables. So in the first form of table we have single row for each salary, bonus and hike percentage for each employee. For example, if we look into this employee ID 1 detail, we have one row for salary and we have employee ID 1 salary, and also we have another row for bonus and we have 5000 rupees, and also we have one more row for hike percentage and we have its hike percentage. So that means in this first form of table we are getting different rows for each component type. But if you look into the second form of table, we are getting a single row for each employee ID, and instead of showing each component type in rows, we have these in headers in second form of table, and also these values are under these headers. So now if you look into the employee ID 2 detail, we have salary as 15,000, bonus as 7,000 and hike percentage as 8,000. So for this employee ID 2, we have one row in second form of table, and under salary we have 15,000, his bonus is 7,000 and his hike percentage is 8. So this is the structure of these tables, and we want to convert this first form of table to second form of table, and again this second form of table to first form of table. So now let's jump into the query editor and see how we can do this. We are creating one table called EMP, and in this we have employee ID, salary component type and val. And also we are inserting some values into this table using this insert query, and at the end we are trying to print this table. So let's create the table first and insert these values, and now let's try to print this. So now you can see we have a EMP table, and we want to convert this table to this form, and we can do this with case statement. So select EMP ID case when and we can say that salary component is equal to salary then val and as salary. So that means we are creating one header which is called salary, and in this salary header we are getting these values, and we will get value only when this salary component is salary. That means if we look into this table, when we have salary we are creating one header called salary, and in this we are getting these values. So similarly, let's create one more header for bonus, and also let's create one more for hike percentage, because we have hike percent here, so hike percent, and we can name this header as hike percent, and we want this from employee table. Instead of double quotes we have to use single quotes. So let's run this query and see the result. So now you can see we have these headers. First header is salary, which is reflecting here, second is bonus, and third is hike percentage. So these headers are reflecting in this table, and when this salary component is salary, we are getting this value. That means for the first row we are getting some value in this salary, whereas for the second row for ID1 we are getting null. Reason is because if you look into this initial table, The second row and third row does not have this salary component, whereas they have bonus component and hike percentage. So that is why uh, we are getting two null rows, whereas we are getting one row with salary as 1000. The same things are reflecting for this bonus and hike percentage. This because we need a single column for each employee ID, so we can group this by employee ID. And also because we are grouping them by employee ID, we can say that out of these three cells, if we pick the cell with maximum value, then we will get a single row and in which we have we will get the salary 10,000. And if we pick out of three cells, if we pick the maximum bonus, then this is the maximum bonus which is 5,000. And when we group these three cells together, we will get 5,000 in a single row. Similarly, we get 10 in this row. So what we can say is we have to pick maximum of salary from this three cells which is group by. So let's do maximum now for each and let's run this. So you can see we are picking up the maximum, and when we will do this and when we will group this by employee ID, we will get a single row for each employee ID and in which we will get salary, bonus and hike percent. So this is our final result and this is how we can solve this query. So going forward, I will be posting more SQL related interview questions. So please like this video and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.